all starts here. Welcome into Game 1 in the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. From American Airlines Center in Dallas, tonight, the Dallas Mavericks getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Hello again, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, as we focus on the Mavericks coming into play, they have got to get home court advantage, and they'll need it in what's going to be a tight 5-game series.
And I'll tell you, these 5 games really make each game take on a greater importance than the 7-game series we're used to.
To Porzingis. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Hart. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Oh, big finish at the rim. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
James, his first effort, off the mark. Burke with it. Leads a bucket. And the basket good at the rim.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Cousins. Missed a wide open look.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
James into the front court. Down 6. To Cousins. And 2 for AD. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
The drive, right to the basket. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Luka Doncic. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James. Down low for Davis. The shot rejected by Doncic.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Bradley. To Davis. Throws it down.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Bradley. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. James blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. James. The jumper's off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And he finishes at the rim. Long key from three-quarters court. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West Playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you.
We got this. Let's go.
For three. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Cousins. Can't connect. Grant with the basketball. Leads 4. Gets it in the right corner. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Down 4. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Five to shoot for Los Angeles. No good. Cashes in for 2.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Burke with it. His guys can hold for the final shot. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Mavericks are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. The Mavericks have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Dallas Mavericks. The Lakers aren't down by too much at the half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
That was an
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's James controlling the offense. Knocked loose. Mavs have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
LeBron into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. And counted at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Burke with it. Leads 5. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Davis. Not that time. Dallas has it. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
That's no good. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
LeBron with it up top. His guys down 11. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Nope, first one does not go. Misses the second as well. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Kristaps Porzingis. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Bradley to James. Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Matthews. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
LBJ has it. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go to Porzingis. Shot from the lane won't go. Turns and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
The pass set it all up. Third quarter comes to an end. The Mavericks are in the driver's seat. Dallas with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
It's Cook with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Lays it up and in.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Short jumper off the mark. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kelly Olynyk at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. LeBron James with the rock. To Davis. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. Burke with it. His guys leading by 14. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Luka Doncic. And the finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Rises for the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
To James. Flushes it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
And a throwdown.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Porzingis. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Count the bucket for 2.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Los Angeles, they have it. James gets it in the left corner. To James. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Big finish at the rim. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Anthony Davis lets it go. Anthony Davis, 4 out of 7.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
The victory to the Mavericks. They've grabbed game 1 of this best-of-5 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists.
The Dallas Mavericks play fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly
Player of the game.
the highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.